Howdy folks, welcome to episode 107. We're going to, I think we're going to put some more fuel in this thing. And then we need to get so we moved all these gondolas back and disconnected them. Aha, that's our big train too. Why is it already empty and cold? Let me see. Yeah, we're going to put our fuel back into this then. Because we need to grab, let's see, get this filled up first. Turn off our lantern too. Why is it that dark? Okay. Let's see, do we still have boiler pressure. Okay, good. So we moved those over there, and then we need to, let me see, let's check the map. We need to get, if I can, there's our logging cars. That's what we needed to get our logging cars. So we can get all of our, whatchamacallits over there. Okay, cool. Yep, we need to get our pipes. And we need to get our, whatchamacallits. So let's go like this. The one with the really lame whistle. And do we want to turn this one around? I think we want to turn this one around. But yeah, we need to get all of our logging flat cars. Didn't we have another set of them too? And we need to get the right box cars too. So let's go like this. Can we turn around on this? We have to go way around too, don't we? Because that doesn't, yeah, that's not an actual Y. So that won't turn us around. Also, that's kind of a problem. There's the rest of our logging flat cars. Okay. So let's go like this. I totally forgot where I left off last time, so whoops. Maybe somebody can leave me another thumbs down that's pointless and useless. So on the last video, somebody left a thumbs down, and it's actually been a while because it's not because all my videos are perfect. But it's because, you know, you only have a few viewers. You don't get that many ratings or whatever. But anyway, I find it hilarious because... Wait. Wrong switch. Do I want to go... Yeah, we'll just put this one out here. We're just going to put this one out here because I can. So anyway, I find it hilarious because it's like... What information do I get from that? None, basically. You know, if you've got, if they left a comment or something, if you genuinely didn't like something about the video and you leave a comment, that, you know, about it or whatever, then that would make more sense. But also, you know, to be honest, I don't really care. I don't really care if anybody didn't like the video, because you know, go watch something else then. So those things are not for me. They don't provide me with anything of value because, like I said, I don't care. I don't do this channel to try to, you know, earn subscriptions or whatever. I don't do all that stuff. So I make these because they're fun for me, and I can share them with, you know, other people that might enjoy the same stuff and all that. Yeah, I think anybody who's been on this channel for any amount of time already knows that. So I'm sure it was somebody that, like, you know, came by the channel, didn't like the video that they watched, and so they left it. Now, if the thumbs down thing from YouTube, if the purpose of that is like, okay, it tells YouTube to, you know, show me more videos like this or not more videos like this, you know, with the thumbs up and thumbs down system, that would make sense. But they don't frame it that way. You know what I mean? Let me check and make sure we're actually going to go the right way. There. Because we need to line those up with all these logging cars. But that's the thing is, you know, they don't frame it like that. It seems to be, they just kind of leave it, I guess, open. Because I don't think there's anywhere that it's explicitly, or does it say I like this or I don't like this or something like that when you go to leave the thumbs up or thumbs down on YouTube. I don't know. I don't use those buttons. I think they're stupid. But anyway, which is why I ignore the results too. But I just saw a number that was 87 something percent, and it stood out to me, which is why I noticed. It's the only reason I even noticed that somebody had left a thumbs down on one of my videos. So anyway, I just thought it was funny. But hey, if you're a regular viewer and you left a thumbs down, leave a comment too, if you want to do that or whatever. Leave a comment. Because then I can laugh at your reason too. Oh, you didn't like this video? Okay. I guess. Anyway. Let's see what we've got here. Login cards. So I'm thinking of... I think I talked about that last time. I was thinking of swapping these for the bigger cards. Let's jump out and make sure that these are all... the brakes are all off. 0, 0. Because we may end up with brakes that are at 100%. We do have brakes that are at 100% somewhere. It's going to be this one. Yep. Okay. Like, it's definitely going to be the last car, because we're going to double check on the way back. All right. So we need these, and then we also need the... Whoops. There we go. We also need the... somebody's flying over. Very loud propeller. We also need the box cars, and I think we're going to leave the box cars first, so we need to get Betsy out of the way here. So what we'll do is we'll leave these on the track here at the intersection, and then we'll go get the box cars and put them on. And I think we're just going to cheat and turn that around with the re-rail, because I think that was where we bought it. Wasn't that where we purchased it anyway? So yeah, we'll just use the re-rail to turn it around. We're going to turn it 180 degrees. I don't know what that is in metric. All right. Okay. We'll get... This looks like a good place for that. All right, so we're going to disconnect this car. We're going to not put any brakes on, because I think we should be able to get away with... Yep. It's not gonna go anywhere because we're on flat ground. And then we need to grab the right box cars. And I think those box cars should be plenty for the tools and stuff that we need. So grab this. Hit the map. There we go. And then those are the box cars, the shops. Burnham shops. Those are the ones we want. Okay. Reverser. See if we can line these up. I'm not even going to slow down. We're just going to let it bang. Okay. So we should... Yeah. Let's double check. Just to make sure. All right. 0% on all of them. All right, let's go like this. We're going to pull this forward. And then we're going to, let's see, go back to this. I don't think we need all 8 of them. I don't remember what their capacity is. I think we probably only even need like 2 of them, but we're just going to use all of them. Because that when we put them back, it's going to be quicker or whatever too. Plus we've got a huge engine, so we're going to run the longer trains. And we just need to get past the switch right here. So that's the one there. All right. And then we're going to flip that switch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to... Whoops. We're going to disconnect this. There we go. All right, and then we're going to put this... Let's see. I don't want to put it on that track, but I guess we're too late. We're too late now. All right. Let's go like this. We're going to put... Whoops, what was that? Did I hit... Oh, I must have hit the parallel thing instead of the fly thing. Oh, I am going to need to move that back, aren't I? We'll just go like this. We're totally going to cheat. Make sure to leave a thumbs down so that I care and stuff. Let's see what we got here. Turn it around. There we go. All right. And reverser. Okay, here we go. Let's get this. I'll switch around. And then we'll probably just stick Betsy on one of the... Like this one here. Because we got room. We have room. Okay. There we go. See, oh, okay, good. I was curious to see if that was gonna, like, because these are heavy and these are light. I was curious to see if that was gonna knock it off the track or anything. Okay, so we're gonna go forward. Oh, it's one of these too. Okay, and our switch is switched so that we're not going to run into Betsy, right? I hope. Okay, and then the last... Yeah, it's the last, very last switch here. That's the problem with the switch yard, is you get so many switches all next to each other. It gets confusing. Alright. We're going to flip that one, and then we're going to go back. Whoops. Here we go. Maybe somebody left a thumbs down because I didn't do the whistle right. Maybe somebody left a thumbs down because they didn't like my face cam up here. Maybe somebody left a thumbs down because they wanted me to use the internal... You see what I mean? It's like... It's just a stupid... I could see if their purpose were, you know, show me more videos like this, but then why do you show it to the creator if that were the case? So, you wouldn't show it to the person who made the video if it were about telling the algorithm whether or not to whatchamacallit. I don't know, man. People are weird. They also, like, subscribe when you tell them to, which I absolutely... there's so many channels that I watch regularly, but I'm not subscribed to because they told me to. And no. You just spent my time asking me to subscribe, so no, I'm not going to. I'm not obedient. I'm not gonna reward that behavior. There are multiple reasons to not subscribe to channels that tell you to subscribe. Alright. That's why I don't do it either. I don't spend your time doing it. I have like a little... It's like a little thing when, you know, you're not watching and you don't have to look at it or whatever. It's probably coming up right now. Now that was like 7 minutes in, something like that. I don't know. The 7 days to... You can tell my heart's really in it by the way that I still haven't updated it since 7 days to die. Should we... Yeah, let's try to go around the inner... No, let's not go around the inner thing. Yeah, let's do it. It's fun. We're going to go around the inner thing. So this should be interesting. Yeah, I still got the 7 Days to Die character with the stupid little thumbs up thing. But I just hate it when it's like, I'm going to interrupt. We interrupt you being entertained for you to do something for me. It's selfish, you know? You could probably spend several thousand lifetimes watching YouTube moments of just people begging for subscriptions and all that stuff, and likes and all that, and comments and give me money and all that stuff. People basically panhandling on YouTube is what it really comes down to. It's like, don't you think I know the like button exists? It's insulting to my intelligence. That's reason number 3. It insults my intelligence. And if I leave a thumbs down, that still rewards the behavior because it's an interaction, and anybody who actually tracks that stuff knows that it's better to get a thumbs down than a nothing. All right. Anyway, we're gonna load up all these. I got them in the wrong order, didn't I? I should have put them in forward. I should have gone in forward with them. Although there's not really a way to do that here, is there? Oh, yeah, if I would have gone back to that and then split off and then done that. But we're going to load up the box cars first, I think. And then I also need to make sure I'm going to have to load up the, what's it called? I'm going to have to load up the inputs on these because we're going to get ripped off on the inputs. Here, so we're going to start at the front car. I don't remember how many these can hold. I think the box cars can hold 32 each, if I'm remembering that correctly. Okay, so we're going to turn off the power here and let this coast. There we go. Okay, so I want to get a clear... We have 42, 45, and 27. Okay. So I just want to make sure that we know how many we have, because when we load up these tools, now that we've started loading these, it's going to start making tools and using all of our inputs for those of you that are new. As if I have new viewers. See, it just used our inputs. We had 42, 45. Now we have 38, 42. See, every time we pick up a thing of tools, it's going to waste our inputs. And so we're only going to be able to pick up 100 tools and 100 pipes. Or however many tools. And then let's check out the other... Where's our inputs for this? Yeah, see, 100 tools and 100 pipes. And I think we want to bring more than that. We want to bring 200 pipes, I think. Yeah, we want to bring 200 pipes and 200 tools. The nice thing about the the nice thing about the gold sequence, or whatever you want to call it, the gold industries pathway, I don't know. But anyway, the nice thing about that is that all of the inputs are 5. You do 5 of each input and you get 1 of each output each time. And so it's at least consistent and the math is easy. Because on these ones, it's like it's 3 of these and 4 of those and 1 of these. And then you have to figure out how many total, and then you get some number of outputs. And you have to figure out how many outputs equal the number you want. And that's how many units you need to produce. And then you have to divide the number of units by the number, or multiply the number of units by that. And so it's a real adventure. Yeah, this is going to take a while. At least they're not doing... Remember, I think they were doing it one at a time, and you had to press the spacebar every single time because it wouldn't just keep loading. Y'all remember that? That adventure? And this is 30. 32. Okay, so then we're going to bring this forward just a little bit. Bring this forward a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put all the boxes, the crates in, and then we'll put all the these in, and it's just going to run out of inputs, and then we'll reset the inputs to what I had them at, 42, 45. But I can go back to the episode and find those. And hopefully it's going to put them in and not just drop them. Good. Okay. See, I think it already ran out of inputs. Yeah, see, it ran out of the... because it uses like 4 of those at a time or something. So, that, yep. And that would be 10 of them. That would be the other nice thing, is if on the map it showed you, or if you'd even had like a... you need... when it does this, it's like you put in how many of these do I want, how many crates do I want, and then it shows you how many inputs you need to get those crates. It's a simple quality of life thing. You know, if you play your own games, if you spend some time playing your own game, you'll notice that and not have to have players tell you that stuff. I mean, it is nice to have playtesters that'll tell you stuff that you won't find, because you'll get designeritis and you play the game the way you know it's intended to be played, and you won't find things. But still, you know, it's just little things like that. All right. But we've already talked about how this game has been abandoned for over a year already. Okay, forward. Let's see, we're going to be able to do 2, and we're going to need 3 more cars, because we have 66 of them. So, all right, because we can fit 32 in each one. There we go. All right. And then I don't know how many of the logging cars we're going to get done by the time we get through this. But we should be able to get a bunch of this loaded up. 60 of them. And those are going 3 at a time, so we still got like 20 more. This is 18. Because triple 18 is 54. Don't you play darts? You don't know all your triples? Okay. What was the name of that game? Spider or something like that? What was it called? I can't remember what it was. It wasn't the regular game. I used to play something else that was really fun. I think you had to eliminate all your numbers from... what was it? You had to eliminate all your numbers from like 20 to 15 or something like that. 20 to 16 maybe. And if you got all the triples, you could do it like in 3 rounds. If you got... it was a bullseye, yeah, and then 20 through 16, I think. And if you hit the triple, you had to get 3. You had to get 3 points on each one. And so if you hit like the triple 20, you just covered all your 20s with 1 dart instead of having to hit the single dart 3 times, or the double and the single and all that stuff. And then you had to get 3 bullseyes, and there was a center bullseye that counted as a double. What was the name of that game? Was it called Spider? It wasn't that. It was something else. Cricket? Maybe it was Cricket. I think that's what it was called. That was way more fun than the 301, playing 301, where you had to get 301 points to win. There we go. I think it's called Cricket. So, yeah. That's why you need to know all your triples. Okay. And that's 9, and then 1 more. Okay, cool. So we should be able to get these done, and we'll probably get the pipes loaded up. I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way over to the whatchamacallit, because I'm running low on time today. I do have to get going. I think we'll finish up the boxes and then the crates, and then we'll stop there. Because, yeah, I'm not going to have time to do full length. See, maybe somebody didn't like that the episode was too short. Maybe they didn't like that I bought the engine where I bought it, instead of, you know, having a central location for buying the engines. Think of as many stupid reasons for putting a thumbs down on a video as you can and make a comment. Just think of one and make a comment. Leave a comment down below and a thumbs up and subscribe and all that stupid thing. Right? Please don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Especially if I just told you to. Anyway. Let's see. This is going to be... Alright, so we're going to go forward again. Back to this car. Can. If it'll let us. There we go. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Alright, cool. That's going to be it for episode 107. I know that was so super exciting. Maybe that's why you're leaving a thumbs down on this one. Anyway, yeah, that's me for 107. Join me in episode 108, and we'll see you then. Later.